Hey Pisces, welcome into your reading. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, let's see what your situation is. I want to go from the 3rd into the 4th week of October, so the 20s, right around there. All right, universe, angel, spirit guides, let's see what's going on here for my Pisces in October, towards the end of the month, 3rd going into 4th week. I wanted to see what that was. Okay. The first instinct I got was manifesting love. All right. Because I see you in a situation, Pisces, where perhaps maybe you're not sure, or it is potentially an affair or a fling or something casual. But what I saw that was flashing at me was a King of Cups, where this is somebody that's, emotionally mature and available and loving, but that's not what came out on the table. What came out on the table is the Magician. The Magician is telling me you're trying to manifest something, all right, for your future. I do see the Queen of Wands, though, at the bottom of the deck, and under that, I do see you being single. So in the context of love, this is telling me you're trying to manifest something with someone you're being casual with, because this is the Mistress, the Mister card, the third party person, and you're still single here. Now, if this is in regards to money or finances or a job or a career, you're trying to manifest something in your career where you could be financially independent, but it's something that's creative, on a creative scale. All right, but you do have to put something to bed, something to rest that might have been giving you breadcrumbs. Not enough. Peanuts. We'll see when I clarify. Guys, I'm going to do, I'm trying to fundraise something for my daughter. So I'm going to do a monthly November Pisces reading, which I'm going to publish next week. So just letting you know, yeah, that's going to be happening next week. All right, that was so random. Sorry, guys. Let's get back to you. What's coming in towards my Aries, please? All right. The 5 of Swords in reverse, and the 3 of Cups, and the 9 of Wands. The 5 of Swords, 5 of Swords in reverse and the 3 of Cups is telling me that you were thinking about but there was something here you were trying to sacrifice or cut out or trying to choose between, right? And maybe that decision got taken away from you. Maybe you no longer have to, because it looks like you're having a reconciliation here with somebody, or that you're dating someone, or you're networking here for a company or business, whatever. But the 5 of Swords in reverse tells me that whatever it was that you were thinking or you were struggling with, you're dropping it like a bad habit. Or if you were trying to make a sacrifice, you're no longer doing that because of this good news or reconciliation or whatever that is. But I do see you emotionally guarded because you've been hurt. So now you feel wounded and exposed, and you're just not willing to open up like that again, or with this person, or we'll see. This is only a few cards. Now, let's see what you don't see coming your way. What is it that Pisces doesn't see coming their way, please? The King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. They don't have to be an earth sign, but they are just somebody that maybe they have a lot of earth in their natal chart. Moreover, it's telling me that this person has their shit together. They're very stable. They're very earthy. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is telling me that they're taking action with you. You guys are going back and forth. You're reciprocating. So if this is a boss, you're emailing back and forth, or you're talking about your resume, or you're talking about your job. Others of you, this is somebody in love. This person's available to you. So you're going back and forth with them. You're starting a relationship based on truth and honesty. You're all putting your cards on the table, but I also see a lover back here. Make no mistake, that's not your boyfriend. That's not your girlfriend. That's not your spouse. That's somebody you have in the shadows that not everybody's aware of. Let's see what the advice is. Let me know what the advice is here, please, Spirit. What's the advice? Six of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles and the Lover. All right. So there's definitely something here where you're learning a lesson, right? With the Page of Pentacles, maybe some of you guys are going to school, getting a degree, and you have to stick with it. Others of you, it's a new job. You're at the bottom of the totem pole trying to learn your way up. Others of you, this is a relationship where maybe perhaps it's stagnated. It got boring. Somebody here needs your attention, all right? Because the breadcrumbing could be coming from them or from you, but this needs to be addressed, whoever it's coming from. The other person needs attention, all right? When we text somebody, it's not cool to answer them like 50 hours later or 2-3 days later. I'm not saying you're doing that, Pisces, but if that's happening to you, it needs to be addressed, right? Maybe this is a life lesson. Maybe there's something to learn here. Maybe something's going on with the other person and you don't know. Or maybe you need to perhaps tell them that we need to put attention to this matter. That's your advice. See, you have Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Lovers is a choice, despite your odds. And what are your odds? Someone's married. Someone's already committed. Someone's much older. There's cultural differences. Whatever the case is, those are odds. Despite those, do you guys make the choice to be together? It is a choice. Or is this an expiration date? Because there's peanuts and breadcrumbs. You need to address this. That's the advice. All right, let's see what the outcome of the week is here for you, Pisces. What's the outcome of the week for Pisces, please? Friends, I see stress and anxiety, but I still see you moving in the direction slowly but cautiously. And this can have something to do with a current marriage or commitment or a job that pays you very well. All right, but I see an ending and a betrayal. And some unrequited love is going on here. Let's clarify all of this. Let's see what's going on here for you, Pisces. I want to use Alice in Wonderland deck. Use this deck because I find it magical. What is the Magician? Please clarify. Yeah, you best believe you're an Empress. Your worth and your value is high. You know you can bring things into this world. You might have been offered a solid new start here, right? And that is because you started implementing something, Pisces, where you were trying to manifest something for your future. So even if you're doing it through manifestations, right? Or just calling in your soulmate, or just saying, you know, your affirmations like, I want a fresh new start in love, or I want a brand new job, or I want to do a career in this, whatever it is for you, you're trying to manifest something, right? And through these manifestations, they could be coming through your affirmations. You are getting a solid new start to something, whether this is a relationship or a job. But you're weighing your pros and cons because you're evaluating your value against it. All right? Because something has or is about to end or come to a close. All right? I need you to know that. Something is coming to a close fast. What is the Three of Cups and the Five of Swords in reverse, please? Clarify. You are definitely having some sort of good news or reconciliation here with somebody. That's your earth sign person, isn't it? This is so cute, Pisces. Who is this? Your King of Pentacles came out again, as they are over here. They feel the same way about you as you feel about them. Two of Cups, your King of Pentacles. Reconciliation. You no longer have to make a sacrifice or think about it. This is wish fulfillment and desire. And this person is making you feel like you're coming in from out of the cold. But is there something else you have to put to bed or deal with, or, kiss goodbye? I mean, I'm trying to see what's so hard here, because you're debating, you're getting into a partnership. You're debating something here. I don't know if this is a new job, but what's going on here with this King of Pentacles that you're going back and forth with? Clarify this, please. There it is. The King of Cups that I was looking at before. All right. You might have been dealing with another person that could have been a King of Cups. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio like you. Somebody emotionally mature and available. You might have been waiting for them for a very long time. Meanwhile, here you are going back and forth with someone else. Something that looks solid. All right, something that looks good. And now maybe the universe is perhaps testing you by bringing that other person back. The person that you had the ending with. Uh-oh. What are you going to do, Pisces? Why is the Wheel of Fortune there? Wow. It's like when it rains, it pours, doesn't it, Pisces? This other person is trying to come back to have a reconciliation with you again. I see Aries here too. They're trying to take the lead. Listen, in my opinion, no, let's just stick to the advice. There's no opinion to be had by me. Six of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. It's telling you to feed into something, to give attention to something, because it hasn't received enough of priority. It's telling you to pause and reflect on a situation that you had invested time and energy with, right? It looks like this person wants your attention or needs your attention, or it can be vice versa. Yeah, something that could have ended and now is trying to transform. Once you learn what's going on, if this is a life lesson, once you learn it, the rest of your love life is going to be a success, right? Others of you, it is something here where if you let it graduate, if you let it go to the next level, and you give attention to the situation, it can blossom, okay? You just need to pause and reflect on who and what you want to invest in. All right, what is the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles here for Pisces, please? The Queen of Wands in reverse, interesting in the Hierophant. This is rejecting a lover in regards to a marriage or a commitment. They're very opposite. So, why is the Queen of Wands there in reverse? Yeah, that's a burden we're going to drop. So, we're dropping the mistress situation and going into a marriage or commitment. That's what's happening here. Others of you, if you're involved in a marriage or commitment, they're dropping the mistress. Well, whatever this is, it's got you concerned. It's got you stressed out. It's got you moving forward slowly and cautiously, because this does have something to do with being a mistress, third-party situation, and a marriage. So I don't know if now you're over involved in a situation. Meanwhile, you just want to find your stability, because that's what I'm seeing. Wow, I don't want to go into, I don't want to over define this ending or deep dive on it, because this is going to tell me what's going on the following week. But this is looking a little nutty. Let's see what we're going to read for in the extended. By the way, those of you who are new to my channel, the extended, we go into your love life, your person, their thoughts, their feelings, the actions they're going to take towards you. But these, we deep dive on this too. These are extra messages the universe wants to give you, aside from the cards that I pulled. Love life, please. And all the extended information is down below. Deception. Either we are self-deceiving ourselves or someone is deceiving us. And we'll see in the extended what that is. Guys, if you cringe every time I curse or you can't handle expletives, I think now's the time to go. Only because I'm going to pull a card from Spiritual as Fuck. All right, and they do use expletives in here. So what's going on here for my Pisces, please? Pisces. I want to see if it's going to come out again. Pisces, please. All right, let's see what you guys got. Forgive the fuck out of someone today. What? You're probably thinking it's not that easy. Sorry, but yes, the fuck it is. Take all that energy you've put into being mad and making a case for how wrong so-and-so is and let that shit go. Start small so you can get the hang of it. The driver who just cut you off, yell, "I forgive you!" And wave goodbye. Secret bonus perk. Forgiving someone usually pisses them off worse than anything else anyway. Bam. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. I will see everyone over at Extended. Everyone else, I'll see you next week.